Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Osharius, but you can call me Osti, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 2. We are going to continue where we left off from yesterday, and by that I mean drawing maps. We are still trying to complete the first dungeon. God, I hope the save is here. Yes. We are... Well, yeah, we are continuing drawing the maps and exploring the dungeon. We are trying to... Let me recap to myself. We need to help the mother brain. There is something wrong with it. And to help the mother brain, we have to deal with a bio laboratory that is producing monsters. And to do that, we need to get to the bio laboratory. To do that, we have to cross a bridge, which is blocked by a man because bandits kidnapped his daughter. So we are invading the bandits camp to get dynamite so we can invade the second bandit camp. And that's where the daughter is. Save the daughter, cross the bridge, biolab, complete the mission. Okay. And to do that, we have our usual party of Osti, Ney, and Rudu. Or Gunner, yes. We have a bit of money, but there is no weapons we can buy with this. We did not buy... No, we did buy a sword for Osti, yes, the 1201. Ney has her usual stuff, and Rudu has his usual stuff. We have an escapipe, and we can use Osti's Ryuka to go back to town. Yes. Okay, I think I have most things in my head. So let's go. Let's go find that dungeon again and continue where we left off. Yesterday we ended up spending a decent amount of time grinding status until I felt that the party was strong enough to tackle the dungeon. And then we start exploring it. We explore the first floor and the second floor. The first floor, the only thing left to do on it are 4 treasure chests, which are all locked, so we have to get some keys. I don't know if it's gonna be one key, and now you have a key and you can open any chest, or if key is a usable item and you have to grab 4 of them. On the second floor, we find 9 teleporters. One then went back to the first floor, which is how we get there. 4 then come back to the first floor, and that's how you get access to the 4 chests. And 4 to go up another level, and then we can start exploring the 3rd floor. Which is what we are gonna be doing first today, right? Yes. I'm trying to remember yesterday's stream and trying to think if there was anything else. I don't think so. Also, I did mention this yesterday, so I'm gonna repeat myself. This is gonna be a stream where most of the game is gonna be... Not most, but a good portion of this gameplay is gonna be with the fast forward button turned on. If no other reason, just because of how slow the default walk speed is. Let me move my microphone a little bit closer. No, that's bad. Unless I do like this. Oh, but then it's bad for me to draw. This is fine. This is fine. I'm sorry if I was a bit... My voice was a bit quiet yesterday. I normally try to stand still when I'm streaming, just to make sure the mic is always in a good position. But because I spent so much time moving around drawing the map, a lot of it sounded weird, so I'm sorry about that. So, let's see. First floor, we want to go to teleporter A. So we go around the left, and then we go all the way around, and then on the top part of the map, we have an access to the middle portion where the teleporter is. So go around here, go up again. Now for the second part of the map, which direction should we start with? I just noticed Osti is a bit low on HP. We just started and he's already a bit low. Let's make sure. Heinous. When did he learn another skill? Press him. Okay, just a second. Let me check. Where is it? Heinous. Spell technique. Hina. Use this to escape from maze. Oh, okay. So he learned a spell to go back to town and a spell to exit mazes. Okay. I wonder how much mana this one is gonna cost. I should have at some point do an experimentation. How much does the kit of using these two spells together cost? I think they got a level up there. Ideally, you would save the protagonist's mana for this type of stuff, but because he's the best DPSer we have, it becomes a bit difficult. But the DPS of the party itself, I think it's strong enough to compensate. Oh, we go around the third head. Most of this dungeon is 4 circles with a square in the middle. So now we go around the third circle. Now we have access to the middle portion. Yeah, the protagonist, while the party itself it's strong enough to hold itself at this point, our biggest DPS is still his Gifoy, so we do want to save some mana. Okay, where do I want to start with this one? The bottom right circle is isolated and we can just do it. While the other 3, we have to go the way around it. So they are probably... they are the right way to go, and this is probably an extra. So let's do it first. So, circle goes up. And... oh, is this just a... okay, let me draw this. Okay, I'm gonna draw this. Since the dungeons are fairly similar, I'm just gonna draw a default layout here. Should have done this beforehand. It goes long line into a big circle, into somewhat smaller, and then another big circle. Kinda looks like a dog's bone. Okay, and then in the bottom right circle, we have an elevator that we use to come here, which is the elevator E. And then around this elevator, we are closed in a box. So there's nothing we can actually do from this point. So let's go to elevator B, which is the bottom right. The first elevator, and then we see what happens. That's the one down, and then the way up is the one pointing out to the outside. Oh yeah, there was also a chest here we opened. I don't remember what was the loot in that chest. Okay, so we have the internal circle with the circle, and this internal circle has an exit on the top and on the bottom. Let me draw this. In the middle, we have a weird line. And this will up. No. This. Let me draw this correctly. And then in this division also goes to the right. Then inside this place we have an exit on the above, an exit below. We have the teleporter. Nope, that's the wrong color, fuck. Which goes inside. We have a weird box here, which makes the path a little bit annoying, but it doesn't really lock us out. And this is teleporter B. The B path. So let me check. I think bottom first. So it goes around as usual, yes. The pipes above us are really obscuring the view. They are annoying me. Okay, it goes up and you have the usual teleporter here. Let me draw. This one has an exit above. I made these circles way too big. Let me see. That it goes to the right, and then there is a wall going down. A beautiful door here. Let's see. Well, how far down does this go? It blocks the path here. To the right of this wall, we have a chest. Let's mark this chest. And the teleporter here, I believe it's teleporter C, and it should give us... Yes. So let me write it down. Teleporter C. Teleporter symbol, and 4 points to the inside. This chest has... we cannot cross it above this. Okay, this wall extends upwards. So, no point in really using this teleporter ever. The other one, I think it's even... have we encountered Pulsar before? Not sure. Teleporter B is honestly even easier to access this middle corridor, so I guess that's a better path. So go to the right and access the chest. I made the map way too big. Okay. Oh, headgear. The chest goes outside of this. There is a line to the right. And it closes this room. The bottom we have these axes. This leads directly to this. The proportions of my map are already bad. Oh, there is a void here. Okay, so this leads to one path, this leads to another path. I'm just gonna put a line, this line up, and then here, and then here we have a weird thing. What is this void? Is it just a hole? Yeah, okay, so this goes to the right, and in here... how do I represent this void? I guess I need to represent this somehow. And then you cannot cross it below. And then in the middle there is a room, like a square, with one square in the middle for some god knows reason. So I have already picked this chest. Let me mark that. We can access the bottom by the bottom exit. Yes, so let's check this first. It's a blocked way. No, I can. No, it's blocked. Is it blocked? If there is no... Yeah, this is blocked. So there is like an open area. Kind of like the original path, but it's completely blocked. Oh, my map looks uglier and uglier for every second that passes. Okay, let's check the path downwards. So we cross it here, and then we go to the right from here. Amaranth. These guys were really scary, but I think we have reached the point where they do a lot less damage here. And the shotgun honestly does an amazing job. But they still do significant damage. We still have to be careful. If we are not, Osti is gonna die. Heal him. Nay can survive a few more fights. Oh, we cannot access this. This is also blocked. Bottom right is also blocked, so... Okay, so there is only one way to go up. And that's the top right teleporter. So both teleporters on the left are blocked. So we have to... And the right bottom is a dead end, so... Top right. It's easier to get to the top right from the top left teleporter. Oh, that's the chest. This room can only be accessed from above. These amoebas are also new enemies. Nate took decent damage there. They don't give a lot of experience. At least not for how much damage I think they were doing. I could just be overestimating their damage because I wasn't reading the exact numbers. Yeah, maybe. They're still giving XP. From here we are now back to the second floor, so now we go up right, and we should reach top right easily. And the entrance is also in the direction we are coming from. Yeah, it's that path below us. Osti is below 20. Okay. And then it's the one facing to the outside. Yes. So now we have this path here. We have a teleporter on the up, pointing to itself. This is teleporter D. There is a beautiful wall in the middle of the room, but I don't think it matters. The circle closes from the right. It closes on the left. So right is the only way. And then we can go up or down. Okay, and then here I need to mark that this is the empty void. There is a wall here, and to the right of To the left of us is the empty void. And then if we go below, there is a little path. And then more empty void. Oh, there is another teleporter there. To our right. This path continue going right. There is a teleporter going outside. Which means there is a fourth floor. At least. I think also can still survive this fight. And so we can heal after it. Neo was the one that took all the damage. Well, we should be healed both at this point. Let's do that. Healing. And then again. I really wish the game would not exit the menu the moment we finish healing. There is a path to the side. And there is a path going bottom right. Oh no, the bottom right is just a chest. Okay, so the bottom right closes. And at the end of that closure is a chest that was already picked. So how do I access bottom right? I think this path is the only path we have. Yeah, this path to the left. And it's a dead end. Did I... Is there another... Am I confusing them? Yeah, we are in the bottom path. There is the middle path to the left. Yeah. There are two paths to the left. Yeah. So this one lets us get up here. Okay, let me just mark that there is a path going up here. Oh, this map looks like shit. And then from here, we can go right or left? Right. Oh, and this is gonna be how we get around this. Okay. So there is a path here. Okay, and then if we go left, it should be the dead end we saw on top left. Yeah. Okay. So we go right and then we go all around the top right circle. And then we can reach the bottom right circle, this time outside the trap zone. Okay, yeah. And we should also have access to the teleporter to the 4th floor. The teleporter is to our left. There it is. And that's the trap. Okay. This is a new teleporter, A, B, C, D, E. So this is teleporter F. And it sends us to a new floor. Please, game, let me go to the new floor. Okay, so first floor, 4 chests for us to check. Second floor, nothing interesting. Neither is the 3rd floor, and the access to the 4th floor is limited to 1. Hello, body of scoundrels. I wonder if the biohazard killed them. This feels more like an open place. Let me check. Or is this also still a maze? I feel like this is not a maze. Buzzers! These are new? How much damage are they doing? Miss. It's 8? No. Go back. They are doing 8 damage. We are not testing our luck. Ney is gonna heal herself, and the next turn she's gonna heal Osti. Okay, she should survive easily now. Giveaway, now we killed one. Okay, we killed the second one. I think we don't need to use another giveaway here. I think we do have enough damage to just kill this guy, especially because Osti is... Yeah. Sword attack does a lot of damage. Attack, Ney, res, Osti. So I'm just gonna check based around my understanding of the floors. So top right, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Ney is getting low on mana. I guess we are doing more healing than I assume we were gonna do, but I guess that makes sense since we're exploring two new floors. The average level of the enemies has increased substantially. On the first two floors, everything just does 1 damage, 2 damage. But now they're doing 3, 4, 5. Okay, so top right has nothing. Let's check middle right. It's another one of these. I'm gonna do another... Zun, I believe it's the wing spell. Yes. Let me check how much mana does it cost and how much damage it does. Good job. She's taking some damage. Oh, he doesn't attack all enemies. Oh, he attacked all enemies. How much mana was that? Sorry, wait. Go back for a second. 4 mana. 4 mana for an AoE 20 damage. 59, so it probably was around 20, yeah. That's very strong, actually. Does it not show us how much life each one has? Ney has 60 base life. Holy shit. Let me heal. Didn't she have like 30 something base life? I could swear she have only 30 something. Let's heal both of them a little bit and then continue exploring. And then next time we can start using more items. The amount of money we are getting from these fights, I don't think I need to worry about using these items. How much do we have? Yeah, we have nearly 3k. Okay, this is also nothing. No, shit, that's not what I wanted. I was gonna use the new Zun spell. I guess at this point it's better to just attack. The shotgun is gonna do... Oh, Rudo is slow. I need to take that in consideration. Okay, let's continue exploring. Bottle right. Strategy, order, Osti, spell, done. This should do a lot of damage to most, and then the shotgun... Oh, that did not happens as I was expecting. Because he missed it, and Rudo I think also missed one of the targets. Okay, that's my fault. Bottom right. Yeah, still can't access bottom right. It's fine, we should have access soonish. They are low. Let me check. This is a good opportunity to check how much. Another new spell. First, what's his new spell? Sorry. Oh, he learned res. Okay. Any other? Yeah, he learned res. What about... Let me check her. Yeah, she only has res. They have 18 and 14 life. Mono Knight on him. He heals 20. Okay. Osti Dynamite, which is the level 2 version. From 14 to 62. So at least around 50. So a bit more than double. with how much life we have, I think buying Dynamite is better than Monite at this point. I think the cost was 20 and 60. Oh, if it's 20 and 60, maybe it heals 20 HP and 60 HP. Yeah, that could be it. Okay. We have enough money, then we can try buying the new 1600 dagger on the... That's another person. Let's examine them. I do want... You go for the buzzer. You go for the wasp. And she also goes for the wasp. She shouldn't kill the wasp, but his big attack should finish off. And he is the best character for... And Rudy is the best for AoE, so... That's what makes the most sense to me. So bottom right we have... Another... body. Let's go for bottom left. I still haven't seen a teleporter to a 5th floor. So for now we are still limited to 4 floors. Okay, bottom left has a wall. There's an item here. How do I get this item? From the right. How do I access the right? Oh, the pipes above us block so much of the screen. From there. So here... just go for it. I think... Yeah, we still have enough life that even if we are a bit bad on our micro, we still have enough leeway. Seal ribbon. My first instinct is give this to Ney because I think Ney's base headgear is a ribbon. Yes. And this should be silky ribbon. 42 defense. 51 defense. Alright. He also has a couple healing items with her. Let's use those. Right. Redo only Monites. Okay. Let's spend these Monites. We should go back to town soon. For the first expedition, we have done good progress. We got a couple extra level ups, we got a new piece of equipment, and we got enough money to buy the most expensive weapon we have available. All great achievements. Another one of these. I don't... I'm thinking about the mana to cast the spell to return back to town. I think we have... I think it was 7 yesterday, and that was not enough. So I think his spell is gonna cost 10. And in that case, all he can do is cast the basic foil, which does 12-13 damage. And at that point, the sword does more damage. So, no much of a point in using it. I think we still have 1 mono. So let's try. Yes. And then to Ney. Yes. Right, we are gonna check bottom left. No, cannot access yet. We need to access from above. So we go top left, and then from there we go around to bottom left, maybe. Yes. I think I was correct. These guys are really weak. Thankfully. Yeah, and then we ignore this and then just find a way to go to bottom left. And it should have an item. Maybe it has the dynamite or a teleporter to a 5th floor. And what do we have? I'm gonna assume from the left. Another body. Maybe the dynamite is on the body? Let's see. you. Those are the body of scoundrels. I wonder what biohazard could... Oh, there's something inside the pocket. Small key. Letter. Okay. This key should be the key to open the 4 chests on floor 1. Let me... Before that, what is this? Key for a small container. Daron, I have your daughter Tang locked in Nido Tower. Pay 50,000 meseta in 1 month if you ever want to see her again. To get the money, Daron turned to crime. Oh, that's why he's on the bridge. I thought he was trying to kill the thieves who kidnapped her, but no, he's trying to just make a ton of money out of despair. Hinas... No, we don't need to use Hinas. We need to use the escape pipe. Now we're back to floor 1. And now, since floor 1 is pretty weak, I think beelining to the second... Let's beeline to the second floor again. And let's go grab the 4 items. And then we can just manually leave the place. In that case, we are gonna start with top right, I think. Go up. To the right. Thank you. In that case, maybe I shouldn't have used escape. Maybe just going back to the middle and then teleport down. And that should get us close to top right. But this one's also close. And this one has weaker random encounters, which is good for us. I don't want to use more resources. I wonder if when we fast forward with the in-game option, if it's also fast forward the in-game clock. So if I spend an hour fast forwarding, does the game think that we spent 2 hours playing? I'm assuming this fast forward is 2 times speed. It could be something different, like 1.5 or something. It feels 2 times, but it could be wrong. Okay, now we are in the middle again, and now we are going to start from top right. So we are gonna go down here and go all the way around to top right. The reason we are doing that is, well, top right is the most furthest away, and we are gonna have to do it anyways. So might as well start there. And bottom right is the closest to the entrance, so for us to leave the dungeon is the closest one, so leave it for last. Keep going, and then enter here, and then the teleporter below. No need for strategy, just queue. Osti is starting to get low on HP, but it is what it is. Do I have to use this small key? Wrong button. And then we have to press the other button to open. Oh, that is so long. Open the menu, select the character, find the key, use the key, and then leave the menu and then press the examine in front of you button. And try to open the chest again. Why not just check your inventory? You gotta... I have a very love-hate relationship with old games. I hate it, but I love it. I mean, you know I love it. If I didn't love playing old games, like, you would not be here watching me playing old games because I wouldn't be playing. But also, god damn, it is annoying sometimes. The entrance is from below. Rudu got another level up, that's great. Chest number 3. Use it. think... Oh, that's where we got the dynamite. And now for chest number 4, we go back to the middle. We should use that Momite to heal Osti. If Nate dies, it's annoying, but we can deal with it. If Osti dies, we lose the easy way back to town, and I don't want that. Okay, now bottle right. Yes. Wrong button. Use it. Oh, another dynamite? Really? Did I misread it? No, 2 dynamites. Yeah. Huh. Alright. So we go back to the center now. And then from here we go all the way around from top right. And finally leave this dungeon. And then we can test how much mana it costs for us to use the return to town spell. And then we are gonna bring the letter to the dude, Daron, and then we are gonna bring the dynamites to the dungeon, to the new 5th dungeon. Yes. And then when we are there, we can test how much mana does it cost for us to use the exit the dungeon spell. I went the wrong way. We are in the middle portion. Go around down here. Holy shit, how many random encounters do you need for this small piece of dungeon? How much money do we have now? 4-8. Holy shit. 2 of the dagger is 5,200. If we assume that dagger is an ace upgrade, we can sell the ribbon and the... What's the name of the other one? The headgear. So we should make like another 100 from that. Oh, we also don't need to be walking. We literally just talk about this. He has 13 mana. Using Ryuka, he lives with 5 mana, so it costs 8 points. So we tried to use this yesterday when he had 7 mana and it did not work. We were 1 mana off. God damn it. They are full, yes. Before we continue, let me save the game, because, yeah. Yes. Hey. I should not be doing the save the way I am. We should be alternating save slots. You should always be alternating save slots. But there is no but. I'm just wrong. I should be alternating. 60 here. Yes. Sell from Ney. Her ribbon. Buddy. Okay. No. How much did we spend on the steel pipe? It was 80 for each, right? Yeah. So we should get another 8 if we sold both of them. And that means 5,100, 5,000 and something. So we are about 150, 200 off on buying 2. Let me think. Let's go to the second town and buy the weapon first, or let's go above and talk to Rudu. Let's go above and talk to Rudu. Anyways, he tried to kill me. Let's go back. Use Osti letter. Okay, no. So I guess we have to use the ladder. I don't know, actually. When do you use the ladder? Well, maybe it's to help the player understand what is blocking the bridge. Let's go to the bottom right. Oh, they got a new technique. Let's go test the dynamite. Empty. I think that's antidote. Go down here. I wanna buy a ceramic dagger knife. Can he use it? Yes, go back. Can she use it? No, so it's not for her. Which means aside from steel bar, there is no new weapon for her for the entirety of the first dungeon. Holy shit, game, why do you hate her? Okay, let's test this. We have 84 attack. Lowers us to 68. Let's see how much realistic this does. The daggers were doing 2 hits of 5, 6. The sword is doing... at the end it was doing like 7, 8. The sword does a hit of 20. This knife does a hit of 22. And in theory, we should be able to equip 2 of these. Okay, if we sell the sword, I think we sell for 600, so we need another 2,200, which we have in hand right now. So we're gonna do that right now. We'll sell the sword. And then buy another ceramic knife. Kinda weird, these weapons. The selection? The protagonist starts with a knife, and then he upgrades to a sword and then another knife. But then there's a shop who also sells a dagger, and he cannot equip the dagger. In fact, none of our basic characters can equip the dagger. It's really weird. Also, we just change to a weapon that has 20 less attack, but we are still doing the same damage, so... weird. Really, really weird. I guess maybe because of how the math worked, the attack is just symbolic and it's actually not used for the damage formula, or maybe it's used but in a weird way. Ceramic knife. Rudu. Rudu can use the ceramic knife. Huh. I'm not gonna use it because... oh, maybe... no, I'm gonna assume for now. We can test it later. But I'm gonna assume for now that he probably does low damage with melee. Like how the protagonist was doing low damage. Oh. No, we do get extra defense when we have 2 equipped. Why? It went to 47, right? Yeah, we get extra defense when you have double weapons. Weird. Okay. Okay, so now we are gonna go to the new bandit hideout. Yeah, and now he's gonna do even more damage because his attack is higher. And he's also gonna do double attack now. Yeah, the protagonist is now... yesterday when we were exploring the first 2 floors, he was the weakest character. Because Ney was doing double attack and Rudu have the shotgun. And now, suddenly, he's the best character. Simply because all of the new weapons are just for him. So, yeah. Not the new weapons, the expensive weapons. So, when we finish buying all the cheap weapons, he's the one left out. And now that we bought the expensives, he's the one getting the boost. Not sure if it's a... I kind of prefer if it was a bit more balanced, but it's fine. This is a game from before 90, I think. So I think this game is from 89. So at this point, this game is 36 years old. It's a quite old game. Okay, I tried to open this door before. Maybe a dynamite can open this door. So let's use a dynamite. Alright. We can go right or left. Let's go left in bottom. And then we are gonna decide if this is a dungeon that requires me to draw a map or not. Yeah, he's strong as fuck now. Let's start bottom left. This path is all blocked. We can go from here. I do not like the pipes above the screen. I understand what they were trying to do, and I think the effect is really cool. But they exaggerated too much. It's too many pipes. It's blocking too much of the screen. Is this a door? No. It's just a wall. Okay. I cannot go there. Let's go here. I think that's another dead end, but I couldn't see it because of the pipes. Yeah, it's another dead end. There is a teleporter there. I saw a teleporter there. Okay, so to the right of the entrance, there is nothing. Sorry, to the left of the entrance, there is nothing. At least nothing we can access. Well, it's just dead ends. So we can go right or above. Let's check right. We can go around this, I think. Okay. We can keep going. Oh, we have access to a teleporter here. Is this the same teleporter I saw before? No, the teleporter I saw before was much more to the top and left, I think. Oh, this is another maze. I need to draw another map. Let's see how far I can go without a map this time. That's another teleporter. So 2, maybe 3 teleporters. What do we have on top right? I don't think there's anything. And this is going around it, yeah. Oh, that's a new one. It does sleep. Nice XP. So to the right there are 2 teleporters. Let's call them top teleporter and middle teleporter. And to our left, there is another teleporter. I don't see... I think it's not a teleporter for us to leave the floor. I think it's a teleporter in the sense that you go on the second floor and then you go down there. That's where you wanna reach, not how you reach. Okay, so let's start with top teleporter. I should have drawn a map. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Come on, Osty, you cannot miss double attacks. Okay, Ney is a bit low, so let's heal her. should be using her mana first, since she has no other use for it. There's a chest there. Yeah, that teleporter to our left is the one we are gonna get to go back to the first floor and access the left part of the map. Dynamite. The healing item. Oh, I forgot to buy healing items. Oh, that's an... Oh, I did not buy escape pipe. That's to the third floor, and that's back to the first floor to another teleporter that I'm unfamiliar with on the first floor. Oh, I can see myself getting so confused. I thought this was gonna be just a small place with... And then we are gonna find the... Oh, that's another going up teleporter. Let me use the one that goes down first. We should now have access to the left part of the dungeon that we did not have access before. Wasps. It's interesting how fast the wasp went from something that destroyed us at the entrance of the dungeon or something we can just ignore. Okay, this is the teleporter. I'm gonna call this middle left. And we came here from top left, which can only be accessed from the second floor. Okay. And what do we have to the left there? Is it a dead end or is it another treasure chest? I am hoping it's a treasure chest. We are gonna spend the time checking, so... Okay, not even do that. So let me go and check that middle left teleporter. No, it's a bit more to the right. There we go. And that should give us access to the third floor teleporter that I saw here, yes. And that's the first access we have of the third floor. We have nothing on the left, on above and below. Licher, another new enemy. How much were they doing? 20. Okay, no. Go back. Please kill both of them. I think I will see the first to attack and he should kill. Okay. 48 experience. But we have to be really careful now. Heal herself. I wish this rest did more than 20 points every time, considering how many times we need to click to use it. Then another one on Osti. How far away are we from max health? Okay, nobody's more than 20 points, so we can go up and down. Up leads to nothing. There's a chest up there. There's a chest we have to access from top left on the third floor. Okay. What else do we have on the third floor? Is that chest the thing that we access from the other teleporter to the third floor we found? That could be. Or maybe we just go around this? Oh, hello. Are you... Osti hands over the door. Ten's hands are shaking. My father has become a killer for my sake. I must stop him. Take me to him. But there are many who hate Darum. His daughter would be an easy target. Osti puts a veil over Tane to hide her identity and takes her to her father. Symbolically speaking, we are gonna finish exploring this dungeon first. Yeah, we cannot access that chest, I think. Okay. We need to access the third floor from another point and not that middle teleporter. I think it was a teleporter on top right, yes. So, tech, let's take the opportunity to learn something new. Cleaners cost how much TP? 4. 4 and the teleporter is 8, so 12. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the top right teleporter, and from there should be another top right teleporter to the third floor. We pick the chest and then we can go back to town. We can also farm leeches if we so desire. Thankfully this was a small dungeon. Oh, thank god it was a small dungeon. But it does make it clear even small dungeons are gonna be a bit complex in this game. Yeah. Okay. Top right? No, that's middle right. And then there is... Should be... Oh, there's another chest there. How do I get that chest? There is a teleporter coming down on the right part of the third floor. And that leads to a treasure on the second floor. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure here. Oh, that is nothing. I think we used the wrong teleporter. I think we used the middle right teleporter instead of the top right teleporter. I think that's what's confusing me. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me finish exploring this bottom left path. Don't think... Yeah, it's not gonna lead to anything. Okay, so let's go back to the teleporter, go down a level, and then go up a bit to find the top right. Nothing. Osti could use some healing. Especially because I want to explore the third floor. Okay, go here. Go down. Where's the teleporter? Shouldn't it be here? A bit more up. Oh, to the right, okay. And now instead of taking this... Oh, we are on the right one. Do we have to use the middle one instead of the top? Maybe? Where was the chest I saw? It was to the right. There's a right teleporter there, which should give us the chest on the third floor. Am I confusing some of the floors? Maybe. Yeah, I think there's a bit of confusion in my head. But I think there's only one. No, there are. Here we go. No, I was not confusing. My memory was correct. Okay. So now we pick that teleporter on the right. Thank you, Osti. And that should let us pick the chest on the right side of the third floor. Which should be here or above. I think it's here. Also took a lot of damage there. Let's heal him just in case. I don't want to lose my way back to town. Where is the chest? Here we go. But I might. Should we explore this floor before going? I guess so. We can use 3 healing spells right now. We can use a lot of healing spells because we can just use Osti's DP. So let's give everyone a healing spell. go. Res and Rudo. And we can walk a bit. Blaster. How much damage did you do? Oh, you do like AoE 20. Holy shit, you're strong. Holy shit, you're strong. Don't want to encounter too many of you. Okay, I think that's enough. So, Venus into Ryuka, into hospital, into save point, into finally advancing the story a little bit more. Data center, I want to save. Thank you. On the second slot, just to alternate a little bit. I want to adventure a little bit more. Thank you. Let me go back to this house. Yeah. Okay. Because I remember reading that you get companions whenever you unlock a new city. But we did a decent amount of plot, so I just wanted to make sure we didn't unlock anyone. I want to buy... I'm gonna buy a Escapipe. And a Telepipe. Just in case Ost is dead. And I'm gonna buy 3 Dynamite for each. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should hold us for a decent. It's not like we need to use those really, because if we are in a dangerous condition, I much prefer to just go back in time, rest, and prepare for another expedition, instead of trying to force our way like we did. We only did it because I felt like we were close to the end. What's Dan doing? I'm going to go meet my father. Don't go anywhere. Hey girl, give me your money or I'll kill you. I have nothing to give the likes of you. Why you? Girl, what the fuck were your father killing? What then what have I done you? Okay. Why? Just show you that you are okay. I guess to showcase to your father the horrible things he have done. So, but he know the horrible things he have done. He did it for you. He still did horrible things, but death is not the solution. Like, holy shit. Writer, what the fuck? Okay, this is just one of the many tragedies which have come to pass as the world falls into turmoil. Someone must save us. Yeah, we need to save us from ourselves. Holy shit. Let's go down. There's nothing down here. No new enemies, okay. I was thinking maybe there's gonna be some new enemies and I will need to grind again. Okay. I don't know why I went up instead of going down. Okay, let's see if we can find a new city. And then we can go back to the initial city and grab party member number 4. Okay, there's a coast here to the left. Darius. We have bottom left and right path. Another level up. Right path, there is nothing. We can cross a bridge to the right or nothing. So, cross the bridge. Okay. Oh, city. Okay, so first things first. Where is... That's a save button, that's good. That's a weapon shop, that's good. Sorry, it's an armor shop and a weapon shop. What are you selling? Scalpel, serum bar, serum knife, shotgun, silent shot. Is this ceramic bar or nay? Yes. Another one. Yes. And then the silent shot should be a new weapon for Rudo. Nay. Next. 57 attack. 77 attack. And 97 attack. Each one increase their attack by 20. I want a teleporter. That's a clone, that's a hospital, armor shop, save shop. Here we go, teleporter. Teleport station. I would like to teleport to Paseo. Yes, I'm okay with spending a little bit of money. If my understanding is correct, then as soon as we touch our house, we should get a new party member. There's a knock at the door. How do you do? I am Dr. Amy Sage. I heard that you are seeking to solve the mystery of the biomonsters. I will glad to assist you, though I am not much of a fighter. But I can heal wounds. Give me a name if you wish, as a sign of closeness. Your name fits you well. I'm glad to have you in our group. Let's check the roster at this point. I want to add Rudo. And I want to add Amy. Alright, how strong is she? Level 1, Doctor. Carbon suit, right, left, legs, shoes, head. Okay, she comes with very little. What skills does she have? You have 10 HP, 18 TP, and she can rest. Okay, she's now the new rest machine. Together with Nay until Nay learns a new skill. Do you sell ribbons here? No, you sell fiber coat. Can she equip fiber coat? No, okay. Can she equip carbon ML? Yes, okay. So this is the shield she can equip. Let's go back a little bit more. Can she equip a carbon shield? No. Ah, fuck. I pressed the wrong button. Ah, fuck. Can she equip a headgear? Yes. No. Okay, so I think her equips are similar to the one from Nay, plus the weird shield. Scalpel. Okay. Can she dual wield scalpels? If she's a healer, she probably has low attack. In which case, equipping her with a shield that they sell here would be a bit better. They come at level 1, that is annoying. Let me see the shop. What are we looking in terms of gear? Fiber gear, silicone ribbon, fiber coat, fiber cape, fiber vest, fiber shield. Okay, I'm gonna buy the silk ribbon because I'm sure she's gonna be able to use it. She cannot use it. Okay. Can she equip what I assume is a helmet? Yes. Okay. No, not for now. Coat, cape and vest. Cape and vest are the new ones. And I'm assuming this is for the man and this is for the woman. But she cannot equip ribbon, which I was thinking was gonna be the female headgear. You can equip the male headgear. She's using carbon suit. Okay, 8 points. Good. Fiber coat. Fiber coat. Carbon vest. Carbon suit. So Ney equips vests and she equips suits. So she probably can equip the cape and then we need to buy a vest for Ney. We need to buy 2 more fiber gears. We have to buy 3 fiber capes, 2 fiber vests, and maybe she can equip. Amy can equip a fiber shield. If she can't, she should be able to equip the shield from the first town. We can just grab that. Talk by Sasha, blah blah blah. I don't know which weapons she can use aside from Scalpel. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think so. Dynamite, Dynamite. Oh, we can see the steel bars. Sell. Nay, steel bar. Yes. Yes. Sell. Rudos. Nothing. Aim is nothing. We should do... Let me save. Now this is the new town we go back to when we use the save option. Let's go for C. Okay, so let's start exploring this city, and by that I mean let's go back to here and talk to everyone. And then, yeah, find down the next dungeon, try to advance as much as possible. When Amy dies, because she's probably gonna die at some point, we go back to here and then try to buy as much defensive gear for her as we can. This town is called Opta. The Biosystem Lab is located in the southern part of this town. So just go to the south. Southwest. Perfect. Star Mist heals your scars and Moon Dew revives your soul. Heals scars and revives soul. Revive souls is a revive item. Heal scars are not sure. That's probably a status effect. The Biosystem Lab is controlled by Mother Brain. It cannot make mistakes. You are correct. Raise B Mother Brain. Oh, glorious Mother Brain. Thank you for speaking the truth. Please save us. She will. I want to be a musician. I heard there's a piano teacher in this town. That's an interesting exposition. I wonder when peace will return to Mota. Hello? Hey, what's Mother Brain? Mother Brain is our mother who takes care of us and makes sure we can be happy and safe. I'll praise the Mother Brain. The Biosystem Lab have been creating plants which grows well even in a land with little rain. Okay. So that's the purpose, the original purpose of the Biolab. We eat anything when we get hungry. Say, have you heard of Star Mist and Moldio? They smell very good. I heard of their curative capacities? No, that's not the right sentence. Properties? Say, have you heard of the... Yes. Talk to you. In the basement of the Biosystem Lab, I heard there is something most important. The Biosystem Lab was created the monsters? That's a lie. Yeah, I wouldn't go against Mother Brain either. How do I talk to you? Even if those monsters are gone, Mota has already been devastating. There's nothing we can do. We can rebuild. The hole in the middle of the Biosystem Lab building leads to the horrible basement. And the basement where something important exists. Oh, there is more to the left here. People of Algo are hungry all the time because they can't eat anything. What is this? I am Stavestia. Ustvestia, a musician. Do you want to hear me play? Oh, that's the piano teacher. Oh! That's like a play box. Music box. Okay. I think we talked to everyone in the city. So if we go south, we should... We came from from this bridge, right? Yes. Okay, Amy is defending, and that's absolutely what she should be doing. Oh, shit, May is strong now. Rudo is getting a bit power creeped. I guess that's why we have a new weapon for him in this town. I don't remember the name of the weapon actually, but I remember it cost 980. So when we get 2000 and we don't have more defensive gear, maybe we can buy for him, because I'm gonna assume by the price that it's a one-handed weapon and then he's gonna dual wield it. Okay, nothing here. We can go up and then we reach another coast. Let's follow the coast to the left. Nothing there. Is that Lotus new? Yes, but died the same way. Amy gains a level and a new technique. How much HP she has now? 13, okay. And she can now use Shu. I think Shu can also use this Shu. No, which means it's a new spell. Oh, and also we have to do a bit of a check. So first let's do the spells. Shu. Shu increases the defensive power of one of your comrades. Sashu is the AoE version. Okay, so she has the a buff spell. Next, I want to go up and see Amy. We still haven't get Anna. Amy, this beautiful young doctor, is a whiz at treating injuries. Since her heart is in healing, not injuring. Since her heart is in healing, not injury, she's a weak fighter, but she's invaluable at keeping others alive. Okay. Nothing very different from what we was expecting. So she's gonna be a very support character. She's not gonna probably learn a lot of... I was thinking she was gonna learn good offensive spells, but I guess not. She's just a cleric. A doctor. Is this the biolab? Maybe. Aside from this place, there is also... No. Okay. So, another corridor, which we are blocked until we do a dungeon, and that's the dungeon. Did we let any other interesting passages? God damn, chi! Oh, this is gonna be a fun adventure. Ryuka. Oh, we are gonna spend so much money reviving her. Yeah. No, I'm gonna start by buying... I would like to buy a fiber... She has the helmet, so she needs armor. I think she can use fiber cape. I'm hoping she can use fiber cape. She can use fiber cape. Good. Now we're gonna save for the fiber shield. Equip fiber cape. 25. Okay, 4 more points of defense. Let's go back to the biolab. Yeah, we're just gonna spend our mana going back to the town, then going back to the biolab, She dies. Go back to town. And hopefully in a few loops we should have enough for the shield, and at that point Amy got another level up. Correct. Level 3, yeah. Now she has 22 HP. That's actually a decent amount above her currently. Let's rest her just to make sure. Also, since we're doing this, Osti could use a healing. 39 for 56. 56 is his cap, okay. She healed less than 20, so I was thinking maybe she has lower healing spells, healing power because her intelligence is low, because her level is low. But no, it's just the cap. Right. Start exploring this. Let me actually. Oh, that's why we have 2 dynamites. Oh, directly into a random encounter. Yeah, but we are strong enough. 200, that's good. Okay, let me turn this page. So yeah, the first dungeon and the second dungeon have this property where the overall shape of the dungeon did not change. So we are going to start by grabbing the overall dungeon. I'm going to call this dungeon 3. Biolab. So we are gonna start by first checking the overall shape of the dungeon before I start completing it. Also, I think I'm gonna break down this page. Did we? Yeah. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna do a line here, and I want to do 3 pages, 3 dungeons in 1 page. So 27, 9, around here. I'm just gonna make a few lines just to help direct myself. Yeah, this should be good. Alright, so we start in the bottle. I'm gonna put a line here. And this is... give me a different color. This is the exit. Alright, let's go to the left first. Okay, so if the left goes up a bunch and then turns to the left again, and then it keeps going. How much does it go to the left? Another leecher, and the leecher does a lot of damage. We have to be careful. Sorry, yeah, the leecher does a lot of damage. The stinger doesn't do that much actually. 51. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. A lot more damage. Amy is gonna enjoy this. Also, Amy survived an attack. Good job, Amy. And then use the rest to heal Osti. Okay. Top left. Keep going to the left. I want to see how much further does it go to the left. Okay, we took a little bit of damage on Ney and Osti. Okay, it goes a bit more. then it goes up. And then it goes up, 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 up in a straight line. What the fuck are these? It doesn't die. Okay, it has about 50 life. How much damage was that? 14. It takes quite a bit of attacks to die, and it can do 14 damage. Amy is gonna spend the rest of her mana. 20. Yeah, she's doing 20 healing. I'm guessing that 20 is the hard cap for this spell. Ney has a lot more HP than Osti, right? Yeah. Rudo is about above 100. Okay, continues going up, up, up. And then to the right. Continuously going straight line. Okay, differently from the first dungeon, I feel like this is a much more squarish dungeon. Oh no, it has like a dent here. Okay, let me lower this line a bit. And then it goes for a dent. Here. Just attack. Okay, let me lower. This dent is actually much bigger than I expected. I'm gonna put a line here. Go down this much to the left and then down this much. And on the top left of this dent, there is a teleporter pointing outside, which means it goes up a level. Oh god, these are annoying to pass. I'm still not feeling the inside of the map. I'm just marking the overall location of teleporters. Okay, now we are doing that. There is a corridor here, and then it goes down to the right. Here there is a wall, and then there is another wall here. And to the right of this wall, there is another teleporter that goes to the right, and then goes to the right here. Like this. Sorry, I'm just swapping lines around. This blocks this blocks this. I'm gonna move this line a bit more to the left. And then on the top here, we do have, to our right, we have a big block that we cannot access. And to the right of this big block, there is a wall. So we cannot access the right side, correct? Good job, Osti. Yes. And then to the right here, there is another block. So the only thing we can do here is use the teleport on top left. We cannot use the other teleporter. I'm gonna go back to the start of the dungeon now. And let's heal ourselves with Nay. And then we are gonna check the overall shape of the right path. Just wanna make sure the overall shape is good so that I can draw multiple floors. And then I can just put where the teleporter is always in the same place. It just makes easier for me to organize the maps. And we have all this mana, so might as well. This is good. Okay. Overall shape. It goes a little bit to the right and then goes up. Did the left path also went up? Huh. Oh, okay, no, okay. I understand what I'm confused. It goes up a bit and then it goes to the right a lot. Oh. Then it goes to the right. Just above us is already a corridor. And near that corridor is another teleporter. Pointing out to the outside. If we continue going to the right, we have a right path and then goes up. But while it does go up, it also is a path that is blocked, so we cannot actually take this path. I'm gonna just use the color I use for the void. Just define what is outside the dungeon. Okay. I need to be a bit more delicate. Yeah. Oh, there is a teleporter here. Near this wall, there is another teleporter also pointing to the outside. Oh, internally, this is already the end of this entrance zone. Okay, Amy is a bit lower. What's her max HP right now? 33. Okay, well, we can easily heal her without being overkill. Okay. Is this... Am I... Yes, I am understanding correctly. So, this goes down here, the left. And above is all darkness. Okay. So, for now I can see 2 teleporters and we can explore a bit more the left path. Amy fell asleep. Sorry, Nay fell asleep. Alright. I can see myself using this party until the end of the game. Simply because if we consult the manual and we trust that the manual is correct, we are gonna recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 party members. I know that you don't want to use Shir because of her gimmick. We are gonna talk about when we get there. So 2 between Rudu, Anna, Amy, Hug, and King. The problem with the other 3 characters is that they're probably also gonna came at level 1 and I don't wanna grind the new characters. Rudo is honestly quite good. I like the having a gunner, especially because both Ney and Osti cannot use guns. I mean, Osti can, but he's shit. And having a healer EU is useful, but maybe if Ney keep learning good healing spells, maybe she's not gonna be necessary. We're not trying to protect simple tasks. I could see myself swapping Amy for Anna if Anna ends up being good. We will see. I don't want to use the guy who is racist against machines. I don't like that. Okay. I think for now, finishing exploring the first floor and getting a good idea of the overall shape of the dungeon is a nice objective for our first expedition. But there is still a decent amount of the right side we are not that familiar with. Okay, and then we go up here, continuously going up. It also goes to the left. There is something above us that also shows us to the left. Now I am painting the inside of the map. So we are gonna slow down the exploration a little bit so I can draw. Ooh, gotta level up. I'm gonna assume Ney because it's normally Ney. Do we have any other spells I'm not familiar with? We do not have Gra. Gra is new. What is Gra? Gra... No, it should be above. Gra. Creates a sudden waves that compresses whatever's in the area. Gravity magic. Okay, and there are 3 levels of this. Protagonist ends up being the spellcaster of the party. That's interesting. Ney still has her same, and Amy... Oh no, Amy learned a few more. She learns Debon and Foi. Foi is the fire spell, we already know that. What is Debon? Creates a barrier, keeps enemy from attacking. Okay, so it's like a shield spell. Okay. Let me just mark. This goes up until the end, and there is a block here. And then above, there is a line. Another line here. And here. Here. And then it goes to the right. And then a little bit down. Oh, we are near the end, so I can make this a little bit bigger. Sorry, as always, just making sure the map looks good, so I have an easier time following for the next time. We still haven't checked the upper path from the... We went to the left, but we could have gone up following the dark zone. And this ends up going here. There is also another path down here that goes inside these weird materials. No reason for it. Just go block, and this I'm just gonna draw like this, just so I know these are all dead ends. So Uh, we have two paths to go. We can use the teleporter on the up position or the teleporter near the start of the dungeon. How is our status? Nay still can do 2 healing spells. Let's use this, and then I just used the wrong character, but that's fine. Austin needs 12 spells, 12 ATP to do the return to city thing. So he can use a little bit. Amy did get a level up, so I was expecting her max HP to be a little bit higher than 38. But that's fine. So we go to the right here, then go above, to the right, above. And it is the top teleporter. Alright. So, let me take a minute break. I'm gonna demark that this is teleporter A, and then the teleporter near the start is B. The two random teleporters I found are gonna be C and D. And then let me just draw on the second segment of my paper the same overall shape as the one above. Because we know now that the dungeons have an overall similar shape. Goes to the left here, down, left, and then a big way down. Can keep going a bit more. Then a corridor to the right. Then a little bit up down. There is like a thief, which is where the entrance is, and then the right side, and then we also go up on the right side, but I don't know if the top right is if the dungeon is symmetrical. I'm gonna assume it's symmetrical, but for the sake of the map, I'm not gonna draw it symmetrical. Let me demarcate, and this is all outside area. Beautiful. There we go. All outside. Just so I can know what is a pathway and what is not. And now let me demarcate in this new map that the top left is a teleporter. It's the teleporter A, and it marks an inside triangle. This time pointing above, while the above one is pointing downwards. This way we know that this sends to here. And I just realized I wrote A on the wrong top. That's fine. Alright. Let's explore. I'm gonna go to the right. We have a beautiful weird line here. It doesn't do anything. Okay, are we gonna learn that this is a symmetrical dungeon? Probably. Let me mark here. I should have made the thief better. If we go down. Also, there are weird. I'm gonna assume holes. Let me grab this. Can I fall down this hole? Yes. Yes. Okay, so new gimmick. There are now holes in the dungeon. So we now have to demarcate. There are holes. Yes. And I'm just gonna put a small dot on the lower level to indicate where the hole leads us to. Nice of the developers to put the hole near the where you're gonna start your exploration, so you can immediately test and understand the mechanic. But not nice of the developer to put actual fucking holes in his fucking dungeon. Okay, is this the right color? Yes. So there's a hole here, which is blocking the way forward. And we cannot go across it from the left. And from its left, there is another hole. And then another line blocking. It's 3 holes on each side. It's 3 holes on each side. Okay. 1, 2, 3 holes. 1, 2, 3 holes. They have weird aliens, so you cannot cross it. And in the middle of these holes, there is a teleporter. Oh, I should have pressed fight. Sorry about that. The holes on the right should give us access to the right path of the upper level, of the lower level, which doesn't matter because the teleporter C is also gonna do that. Let me also mark that here, in the middle of all of this, there was a treasure chest. We don't need to... Oh, there is a passageway here. Let me erase this. We could have just crossed it down. That's interesting. And so let me mark that there is a passageway here. And I'm gonna assume the right... Oh, I don't know if the right has also a corridor. There is a block. So we can go the left corridor. We can go down to the first floor. And we can also go down to the first floor and check the other teleporters. So 3 paths. 2 teleporters and a corridor. I'm gonna take this teleporter because I prefer to check the first floor first. Okay. Oh, this leads to nothing. This is blocked. Oh, did not expect that. But if this is blocked here, couldn't I... Yeah, go down from this hole. And now we have access to the right side. Because there are holes that leads us to it. Oh, there is a teleporter here. Oh, I did not realize there was another teleporter here. There is a teleporter here, which leads to the second floor. Which leads us here, and this is gonna be teleporter. Oh, I draw in the wrong position. That's fine. A, B, C, D. So this is teleporter E. Teleporter E also leads us to the right side. On the right side we have a big block, which is what we expected. We are on the first floor, yes. How far away do I draw? This. And there is another teleporter here. Yeah. Okay, it does go down. I'm gonna assume this wall is connected to the wall below. We could not access this wall from the first floor. We are getting low. We can still do 3 more healings with Osty. So let's use one on Amy just to make sure she is always gonna be okay. One on Osty because he's a bit low. And one on Ney. Can we afford another one? Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so aside from this teleporter in the middle, let me start drawing. There is a teleporter in the middle here. And there was a chest a bit to the right of it, which we are gonna pick immediately, so I can just mark out that is it a open chest. Scapo. I can give this to Amy. And now Amy is duoing these scaples. Like a good doctor. It did not increase her defense. Okay. So not all dual wield weapons increase the defense. Wait, where are we? Is there a division between... Where are we? Oh, no, wait. Because this doesn't look like the bottom right path. Where the fuck are we? Oh, did I... Am I in the upper level and I did not realize that? Oh, I think I'm on the upper level and I did not realize that. Oh, and this hole is gonna send us to the entrance, isn't it? Did I make this mistake? That's what you get for making mistakes on your map. I was thinking I was on the level 1 and I was on level 2. Yeah, I was on the wrong level. Okay. So this teleporter is actually here. This item is actually here. And now I have to draw a corridor that goes like this. Okay. And there is a hole here that leads us back to the entrance. Let's take this opportunity to go back to town and rest. We really need it. Hinas. No, Hinas is exit the dungeon, sorry. Ryuka. Okay, first hospital. Oh, we are back to having good amount of money. No. Let's buy... I wanna test how good is Silent Shot. Oh, he cannot use Silent Shot. Who is this for? Amy can use Silent Shot. Osty cannot use Silent Shot. Oh, nay. It's a weapon for Amy. Interesting. Not expect her to get a weapon. Especially a gun. It's a dual wielding weapon. We can test it. But I kinda was thinking of just having her using shields, since she's just a healer. Fiber Gear for Osty. Fiber Gear for Rujo. Fiber Cape for Osty. Osty cannot use Fiber Cape. Ney cannot use Fiber Cape. Rujo cannot use Fiber Cape. Fiber Cape was exclusive for Amy. Interesting. Fiber Vest for Ney. And I'm assuming both Osti and Rudo cannot equip this. Yeah. And finally, let me check Fiber Shield. She cannot use Fiber Shield. And I prefer dual wielding with the others. So I think this is all for now. So Osti gets a new helmet. Ney gets a new armor. She has 61, he has 60, Rudo has 86, Rudo has a lot. Fiber gear, the new helmet. And she gets nothing. Unless I want to go back to Scalpel and then equip her with the shield from the first city. Which is not outside of the possibility. Nothing else to sell. Yes. Ney has this. What else? Nothing. Rudo had gear. No, I don't want to buy. Shit. This shop UI is so bad. So Amy Capo, sell the first one and then sell the carbon suit. Do not sell the second scalpel because if I decide that this weapon is not good enough, I'm just gonna go for the shield. You don't sell any other weapons. You do sell ceramic knife, and Rudo could dual wield ceramic knives, but it doesn't sound like a good idea. Much like how the protagonist was really weak when we tried giving him a gun. The save point is on the left, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Save D. You. Alright. Now I guess Amy did get a decent amount of levels. I have to test Gra. She gets nothing else. Nothing else. And I want to... Oh, she got Gires. Oh, she has Gires. She has the better healing spell now. Oh, that's good. That's good. I want to test how much her foil does. And I want to test how much her new gun does. So let's do some experimentation. Strategy. Rudo is gonna block. Ney is gonna block. You are gonna cast Gra. We don't select you target, that's interesting. Amy is gonna attack the B for now. All enemies. How much cost did it cost? 8 points of mana, and it did a lot of damage, and it did to all enemies. The wind spell does damage to all enemies in a group. This one does all enemies. Okay. So now let's test Amy a bit. Strategy, order Osti to defend and Amy to attack. She shoots. Oh, she paralyzes. It's a status effect weapon. Oh, that's actually interesting. Okay, how much does her foil do? 15. Okay, so very similar to what Ostis does, so I'm gonna assume spells are not much affected by status. Mental. There is a mental status, 39. How much does Osti has? 65. Let's check how much his foil spell is doing right now. Strategy. Foil. 30. Okay, so no. Mental does not affect the power of this spell. At least not in a way that matters. You can just cast the gravity thing again. I'm gonna send you back to attack. And for now, I'm gonna keep you on defense. The new weapon is good. It's good enough that I prefer to have it instead of the shield. But I'm not sure which combats do we want to use it, because for the overall combats, I think preserving our health is a bit more important. I cannot believe the second big dungeon of this game is already of a mix of multiple floors with wall holes. Oh, they were not joking when they say this game is hardcore as far as dungeon mapping goes. I think I'm gonna rest because drawing these maps tire me mentally quite a lot, actually. I am a bit tired already. I'm not sleepy as I was last week. I think I was able to do some rest on those days I didn't stream. But this game takes a toll on your mind. I need a little bit of rest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We did do good progress today. We finished the first dungeon, and we are already on a decent level of understanding of the second dungeon. I need some way to fix the mistake I made. Oh, permanent marker is a bad idea for dungeoneering. But it is what it is. Okay, so, as always, thank you very much for watching today's stream. If you're interested in watching some of more of my content, I try to stream live on Twitch every day. You can click on my profile. Sorry, you can click on my schedule and it should show you the time where I started streaming, already adjusted to your time zone. If you're interested in watching some of my old content, I try to archive everything on my YouTube channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching and hopefully you join me tomorrow. Bye bye!